Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry the Chupacabra, also your resident witcher. And we have got a garrison commander to chitter-chatter with, some Nilfgaardian soldiers, and supposedly, this is where that, sorceress lady, Yennefer, that we've been chasing, was last seen. She came here, and she talked with these fine folks. So we're gonna find out what they can tell us.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin-Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Oh, you guys can be nice after all. Look at that. Maybe Nilfgaardians got a bad rap.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Well, that's a nice way of starting out a relationship, I guess. So, we're here in the garrison. It's pretty much not a lot to see here. Although, I'm starting to think, like, I'm trying to decide what, the Nilfgaardians are kind of based around. They feel kind of Spanish, like Spaniards from Spain. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that vibe. I'm bad with accents and placing accents. But the one thing I can say for sure is this place is full of goodies, just like, well, not so much shit you can steal, though I will try to ransack the place before I leave. But lots of herbs in this area.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Oh, how very, perceptive of you, sir.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it, and then I shall see what I can do.
And why exactly, Mr. Nilfgaardian, who's invading the place, do you give a half-an rat's ass about a giant flying feathered monster?
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
I guess, because you're the only one who seems to know anything about our dear compatriot Yennefer.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Well, I could use a little bit more information about this particular griffin.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Huh. Well, I guess I also need to gather some weird herb.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
Oh, I love it.
Go
People
to
who know how to threaten back.
Herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Oh, well, I guess that's it for now.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Alright. So, since we're here, and I'm a bit of a dick, first, let's make sure we've auto-save, or quick-save, just to be sure that all of our stuff is in order. And... why is everyone swearing at me? Oh, I thought that might be a problem. So it would appear that looting shit from this encampment is a bad idea. So we won't be doing that again. Oh yeah, that's right. Whenever you load a game, you go into this really obnoxious, like, Bard's Tale screen. Well, that's freaking annoying. There is a mod to disable that. I think I'll go download that at some point, because that shit is super annoying. So we can't steal from these guys while they're watching. So I'm just gonna use some of their equipment, like this grindstone, and this is going to temporarily buff the effectiveness of my sword. So that takes care of that. And, I'm not gonna talk to this blacksmith, because I get a discount, back in town. But what I will do is I will gather a couple of herbs while I'm here. I don't know how rare some of these are. I haven't played a lot of this game before recording. But some of them seem pretty vital to have on hand, so if you can stockpile a few of them, it's in your best interest, because stocking up on certain potions and items before going into battle is really important when you fight, like, mini-bosses or quest objectives. Because they can kick the shit out of you without, like, you know, healing potions or, like, strength-boosting potions. That sort of thing. So, I don't actually know what's in here. Let's see. Oh, we got an infirmary. So that's kind of neat. I guess it would make sense that an infirmary would be in a room of this old keep filled with vital herbs and resources. Yeah. Oh, looks like someone's getting their foot cut off. Sucks to be that guy. I'm a witcher. I've got crazy regenerating powers. What is in here? I'm not gonna try and steal stuff. Unlike Skyrim, that has like a thing where you can crouch and see if things can hear you, like, or see you. I don't know that Witcher 3 has got some indication of whether or not people can tell if you're stealing their shit. So we won't tempt fate just yet. But what we will do is, instead of fast traveling back to town, I am going to travel the long way around through the woods and see if there's anything cool along the way. I think there's probably something like, there might be bandits, or I think there's probably werewolves in this game. So let us go and have a look-see. There's another drowner, but drowners don't have anything I really need. And here are some guardsmen. Hello, chaps. How are you? Gonna bowl you over because I'm an asshole. But what I will do is I am keen on investigating this area to see if there's any good loot that might be had. So let's have a look-see. Also note, the horse can get scared of shit. Like, you'd think a witcher would train a horse not to be afraid of monsters and to just hang out. But the horse doesn't give a crap when stuff explodes nearby. So go figure. So, nothing especially valuable here, it doesn't look like. Although it sounds like several wooden boards are wigging out there in that house. So let's go... Ooh, hello. There's a random quest. Hello, Mr. Merchant, how are you?
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free.
Excuse me.
Witcher's code and
Summertime allergies get my throat a little bit sore and hoarse.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt
Oh, so
my goods are still on
we
the
have a
cart.
quest to go find that
Too
dead
afraid
horse.
To go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Well, convenient that we already killed all the shit around that particular site. Sure, why the hell not? I'll go get your
Fine,
crap.
I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Technically speaking, I already looted all of his shit, though, so this should be a little bit amusing. Also kind of convenient that they probably figured I would steal all that shit, so they only made it so he's interested in one little part of it. Oh, we got some wolves here. So it's weird that I get that quest now, because when I was playing this game before, and to like a failed playthrough before, I always get like the quest, like the, what do you call it? The auto path that kind of tells you where to go, like that dotted line you see on my mini-map. It always takes me through that swampy area, right? But this quest is clearly supposed to precede going to the swamp. So it sounds like whoever did, like, testing for this game missed a couple little details that maybe were kind of important. Like the auto-pathing being kind of a piece of shit. So, let's see, I need... Where, I was over here somewhere. Just to be safe, though, let's go to the quest. And... we'll track the correct quest, just so that I... A, don't get lost, and B, if it's a different horse and cart, I don't look like a chump on camera. Which, to me, sounds like a pretty good idea, not looking like a complete derp. Although I did start out the playthrough very early getting killed by a bunch of trash mobs, so maybe there's something to be said there. Oh hi, what's up, buddy? How are you? On fire? Good to know. There we are. Let's see. Oh, looks like there's a couple other guys somewhere in here. Let's go... Ooh, and a dead body I didn't loot. Let's go say hi. Ooh, I like these heavy attacks. They are super effective. Alright. So kind of like in Dark Souls, you've got like a kind of alternate swing that you can do. Ooh, and this I can blow up, maybe. But yeah, just like in Dark Souls, I've got like an alternate, like, heavy attack that I can do. It's just that the downside is I leave myself open for getting, like, killed, because it's a big, heavy, slow swing. And, it does a lot of damage, but it really lowers your mobility in combat, so it can be a little bit tricky. So where is this cart? I could have sworn it would be somewhere in the swamp. But it looks like that cart that I randomly found earlier is not the one that I'm looking for. Oh, it's next to that discarded house that I was pissing around at before. Weird that it would be right next to the road, actually. So, random drag marks.
Rode off into the swamp.
So there's drag marks off into the woods. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. Ah, more drowners, my favorite. I'll let this be a longer episode, it doesn't really matter. Let's add a protective shield, and then let's re-equip our good old pal Igni. Alright, we have what? 1, 2, possibly 3 drowners to deal with. So I need to murder them before I get to anything else for the moment. There we go. Roasty toasty, lemon, scones, and bears. There we go, perfect. Was there another thing here? So if you look off into the distance and you see like a little wavy silhouette, that usually means it's a source of sound in the distance. Like you're a blind man listening off into the far reaches of your like what would normally be your vision. And it just told me that there is one more drowner who would like to make friends with me. So let's just sneak up on him and do that. It looks like there actually is a bit of sneaking in this game that I wasn't really aware of before. Which is actually kind of neat. So we've got lots of, like, alchemy ingredients now. And that should be really nice for when we want to start making, like, potions. Because you use, like, their blood in order to make, like, a potion that makes it really easy to kill them. You put, like, an oil on your sword to poison them and stuff. So, I think actually some of these herbs that I'm getting are actually some of the stuff that I need in order to make that bomb to blow up that random necrophage nest. Ah, so here's the horse, who has wolf's bane and diamond dust, flowers, some white wolf hide. So, ooh, I did need saltpeter.
Interesting. I should take a look around.
Oh, it's riddled with arrows, is it? That would imply that somebody's been a bad boy.
Didn't mention this.
Not just monsters. Well, that's a mystery that I guess is gonna have to wait until next episode, everybody. Thanks for joining me for some more Witcher 3. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we will continue the mystery of the missing box next episode. So until then, don't forget to like and subscribe because that helps me out a whole bunch, and toodaloo!